Getting extremely close to the end of any percent. I don't think that's going to happen today, but well, more specifically, I haven't practiced the last two bosses, but I have at least gotten a good amount of practice in against the song parts. So I do feel at least somewhat confident in my ability to do that, sort of, to an extent. We'll see. Right now, last few things that I've been doing actually has been working towards getting that second silk heart, which I just think is pretty good overall. I'm not going to say that I'm doing great against that particular boss, but I should be doing acceptable for the amount of upgrades and everything that I have right now. After all, the practice that I was doing was no tools, only 6 health, and then one less nail upgrade too. So at this point, I want to say I should be good. We'll see. Let me go get the thing here first, though. Did be late, but it took me like an hour. Yeah, that is a rough fight. I mean, it is one that you can get. It is one that you can definitely get down pretty easy, but there's a lot of differences certainly that make it that much more frustrating. How go the Steely Dan attempts? I decided to go for a JoJo reference in the title for this one. I mean, the reality is, we're looking pretty good. It's noon on Wednesday, on the first Wednesday of the month. So we get the spookiest of times. They're testing out got a tornado siren around here. Anyway. I'll be taking that one. Nope, not even. See, that's the really easy way to deal with those guys. Just get right underneath them. They can't aim up or down. The fools. If only they had eyeballs. Maybe they could actually try and figure out what they're supposed to be doing. But they don't. So I don't need to worry about it. Same thing with worrying about the morticians here. If only they had a little bit more air game, I'm just saying. A steel... Wait, are they actually doing a steel ball run? We're going to finally see Tusk in action. My favorite Fleetwood Mac song. It's not, but... Probably the chain, to be honest. But... I do quite like it. Real savage-like, you might say. I can't believe it actually is. I did not know that they're doing it. I know Steel Ball Run is a real fan favorite, though, too. Very silly. CGI horses. Okay, well, I don't know. I feel like every time I see anything, obviously, I have not been watching the anime at all, and except for season 4, which people forced me to. Go to the elevator, but under? Already done. Already ahead of you on that one. I got the thing. All right, let's do this. No, you can probably tell from the amount of silk that I have right now that I have really, really prepared up for pretty much anything that I can do, I have done. I mean, even right now, I'm only one mask shard away from getting another health even. All right. The Unraveled. It's a very good little intro. Okay. And a very frustrating boss due to the world's largest hitbox being employed. Yeah, exactly. This fight is ass. You're not talking about, you know, disgraced Chef Lugoli, a.k.a. Ass Jim? Now that fight was ass. Did it just fine, though. All right, let's do this. In fact, let's just real quick start this. Get a good start here, too. Just keep going, man. I've got so many more. Oh, wow. That was already phase 1 right there. Nope. Here, get a couple tacks on. Wow. It's like the difference between the other save file and this one is just ludicrous in power. Like, jeez, I'm going so much faster than I was on all of my practice ones, including the one that I did at the start of the stream. Ow. No. No, so I missed. All right. That doesn't mean... I mean, that's probably good considering the sort of quality of play that I'm putting out right now. Yep. Tax. Getting that at the end of the last... wow, this is going fast. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think... I don't think I had any reason to feel like I was going to be in danger at all on this one. Let's do it. It's a good boss for the start of Spooky Month here, too. Yep. Yeah, almost got me. Almost. Okay, come on now. That was the wrong button. How am I forgetting how to heal? Let's be cautious on this one. There you go. Oh yeah, I do also have fast heal. Should remember that. You got a fast heal, etc. Come on now. Feel like I've got to be getting pretty close here. Okay, well. Oh, well, there you go. I don't even know. I'm not even entirely sure why I decided to go for the Silk Spear there, but whatever. It doesn't even matter. I was already done. There you go, baby! Of the character development from how do you even use these useless tools you won't catch me using. That's not what I said. I just said that it's a hard macro to being able to do that. Look at my tax while I overdose on this lifeblood. What do you mean overdose? Isn't like overdosing is an actual mechanic. I'm not doing that. I'm just using it. Look, this isn't drug abuse. It's just drug use. Okay? Totally different. This is using lifeblood for its intended purpose. Anything else? Their song. This guy took me an embarrassing amount of time. I mean, the big thing is that you can just jump over him with a regular jump. No double jump, no like floating. Just your regular jump is floaty enough that you can just do a big old C right around, or well, omega symbol, I guess. And then just hit him once on the front, hit him twice on the back. Use the default keybinds? Yes. Of course I do. I don't even know if you can change those. Frankly. Lifeblood is good. I don't necessarily need to maximize like damage tools. Sometimes I just want a lot of extra health. And I think that's a reasonable thing for, you know, Steely Dan mode. Of course. Yeah, but once you get the Unraveled, as long as you're not accidentally running into him constantly, which is still pretty easy to do, it's not too bad. It's an acceptable amount of difficulty that you can have here. Where do I want to go from this point? I think I actually just... Oh, memory locket. Nice. You know, I may actually... Now at this point in time, I may actually have enough memory lockets and whatnot that I can go and get another slot. That whole thing. Tax literally playing the game for you. What do you mean literally playing the game for me? I was clearly doing quite a bit there, even aside from just using a couple tax. Literally playing the game. And we throw this back on. Although, actually, you know what? I think like for the next few things I'm probably going to be doing, tax will be pretty effective. Yeah, it is kind of how it's going, ain't it? Anyway, let's go unlock some stuff. I don't have anything else that I can unlock. Huh. Okay, well, let's go grab the Architect's Crest, I guess, so I can start to unlock more things. I guess that's the point that we're at right now. I've just got to go get a new crest from somewhere. Tax being 75. Do you want me to go and... Oh, come on now. Get out of here. Just trying to go through. Do you mind? No Beast Crest? I mean, we could go do Beast Crest if you want to. I feel like at this point in time, I'm probably pretty good. Yeah. Like, I feel like I can do it with relative ease. Makes shooting you such a breeze. Where am I going right now? I don't even remember. If I go over here, I think I can get the thing. I don't know. What do you want? I think easiest to get is going to be Architect's Crest, because I should have the requirement kind of squared away right now. I don't need to do it for one of the mask shards. For which ones? The Beast Crest? I don't think so. I think you can do that totally fine by yourself. No, I kind of already done that. Oh, there is a Savage... Yes, there is a Savage Beastfly 2. I don't know when that unlocks. Otherwise, I would have already done it. I would really like that because that would give me extra health, too. Which I would be very appreciative of. Okay. And Pale King could... Pale King was never able to come up with such a magnificent sort of thing. Witch Crest? We could do the witch... I mean, I'm going over to the place where we could go start the Witch Crest thing if you want... Yeah, I mean, if you want to. Does seem like a pretty halfway decent crest. But also, I'm just going to use Hunter Crest. I feel like Hunter Crest is kind of... That's kind of been my go-to, right? Well, what do you think? What do you think? You want to do... I'm thinking just... I'm currently going over to get the Architect's Crest. We could go do the Beast Crest as well. If in... Pale King spent all his money on the spinning saws. Yeah. Does love those saw blades. No cost too great. Yeah, eventually. I'll get there eventually, okay? Yeah, no problem getting this thing then. And here, you know what? Yeah, let's just go purchase all the other junk too. Apparently I got more things than I thought, it seems. All right, well, let's go grab the Architects, and then I'll go start unlocking stuff there. I don't really know where exactly you get most of the memory things, the memory lockets, but also, Now you can do the funny scuttle brace thing. I can! Will I? We'll see. Maybe. Maybe not. After all, because it's just like, I don't really think I'm going to be using the scuttle brace too much. Anyway, let's absorb the power of one of the random choruses. There you go. Continues to be the most cursed thing. What do you mean? It's just Horn and embracing her weaver side. Really. One of the most powerful crests, and one of the ones that I'm just using, again, mostly so there's some place that I can go and put all my memory lockets. Pretty cool, though. Look at that. Like, that's fun. No different Garuma, though. Shame. Anyway. Go get rid of this junk who even cares. Here, let's go unlock one of the blue ones. Why not? That's a good arbitrary choice. Drill is neat, Pogo's kind of whack. Wouldn't know. There's only one Pogo for me, this one. Absolutely fantastic Pogo. It works every single time in every single way super well. Anyway. So, what are we doing next? What's the next thing? There's many things to do right now. We could go do a little bit of Beasted Fly of the Savage variety. Could go do the Witch Crest. We could just go continue on with the game regular style. Big Willy style. It's kind of all irrelevant. Wasn't for the Reach deal, I'd be rocking Wanderer all game. Like Hunter's the one to go for. I'm just saying, right? Here, yeah, no, I was talking about, like, hey, let's go talk to Ava, see if she's got anything new for me. I don't know. I just know you need to actually use those memory lockets to get stuff. Well, let's take a look. See if that's gonna work for me. Yeah, funny thing is that on the other save file I set up and... Wait a second, I just realized right now. I did finish the Tyrant quest. Well, let's see if that's going to come up. That's going to be relevant soon. Anyway, regardless, right now. Hey, attacks are good. Attacks are not even like the best one. No, I don't actually have Cogfly on this one. I still need to go get that. Whatever. Anyway. See if there's anything new. If only I knew where all of the memory stuff is. Sure, Pogo's here. Pogo here is great. Extraordinarily effective. Now then, and I should go check to see if Savage Beastfly 2 is available, because I kind of would like to get that Mask Shard, yeah. But I have no idea when that appears. It might be an Act 3 thing or something like that. Alright, it's me. Yeah, here we go. Give me a sweet upgrade. Vestacrest. It's not the best one. It's not the vest of the Vestacrest, but it is a Vestacrest. Like, what am I even going to put on there? Just a Magnetite brooch. Yeah, like, what would even be the most optimal? I suppose barbed bracelet. A compass. Yeah, I could. But do I really need the compass? Grip? Grip might be the one. I can see that being useful. Or just like Magnetite brooch so I can just constantly collect everything. I don't know. Needless to say, like the two best yellow tools I've kind of already got on. So, that whole thing. But hey, it is also an extra yellow tool. So, like, surely there's got to be something I can do with it. I guess we'll go with the grip. Why not? It's either that or, like, barred bracelet, but I feel like in this difficulty, maybe not the best idea. Now, is it gonna happen? Oh, okay. I mean, all right, what do we got? Oh, we also got weighted belt. Not be flung as far when taking damage. I also got the skull brace there, of course. We're going to do this. Anyway, so continuing on, maybe just do the weighted belt. How about that? Not flung as far when taking damage. Silk speed is, because like I don't know how much I'm going to actually use the grip. Weighted belt might actually do something. That's just my thought, at least. I don't know. When do we reach the Sonic segment of every stream? I mean, whenever you want to bring it up, evidently. So what do we want to do? What's the next thing? What's the next go? I suppose the big thing that I'm going to run into right now is doing the high halls. So probably want to go do that now. feel like I can, especially if I got tax here. That would probably be something. Not had a Taco Bell chat in a while. I haven't been to Taco Bell in a while. I don't know. The spirit has not overtaken me yet. It's only a matter of time, though, right? Spider watching me to listen to Carmel dancing on loop. Yeah, there's no. No, I don't. I think the Scuttle Brace is. Nah, he's not doing it for me, you know. And by the way, I do have everything on that I want. Yes. I think we're all looking good. That should be everything. And now I can go get, because I do have, I even have 2 craft medals still, so we are looking quite good insofar as being able to craft up new weapons. And you know what, here, let's just get the silk back, and we should be good. All right. That's your own fault. I didn't even do anything there. Come on now. Ah! Maybe I should just go back to the spa at this point in time. Maybe I will. Maybe I'm doing exactly that right after I'm finished with you. Okay. This isn't even the right place. I don't remember where I'm going, but I don't need the compass. Don't worry. It's fine. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I need a compass. All right. Yeah, and I got on the silk spear. I do quite like the silk spear, I'll say. Fine. Apparently I'm just not going to be able to do this well now, am I? Now, was it over here? Can I go up even farther? Yeah, I can, right? Whatever, it doesn't matter. There is, of course, after all, a save point right at the end of this regardless. Okay, so from here, I just got to get through this area, which shouldn't really be a problem, I'm thinking. It shouldn't. Yeah, we'll see. And then it's on to the big fight, which is very frustrating. What's the best fast food joint? There's so many choices. How can you even pick one? Yeah. Not the one I was expecting to throw. Ah. There we are. Here, I'll just keep up at full health, I suppose. Expedition 33, very on brand for you. What exactly about it is on brand for me? I ask of you. Nay, beg of you to explain. A AAA story-centric game. Yeah, I love those. Those are my favorite. Idiot, get out of here. You can't step up to this. You can step up, apparently, to my ability to actually attach myself to this sort of thing. Oh, yeah, and you can't even attach on the side of these things, can you? Hi. Get wrecked, idiot, again. Okay. Unrealistic representation of the French. Ah, good. Like that. Hey, that's actually another new one. Good. I didn't even know I was that close. But yeah, there is just stuff up here you can do, right? Yoink. It's Persona, but European version. Why would I want to play that? That sounds bad and something that, like, I wouldn't enjoy. There you are. There you go. There it is. Whoomp. There it is. Hi, you know. Here, you want to get over here? You want to get over here? You want to fight this thing? Okay, there you go. Fine. Now, I kind of vaguely remember that there's, like, something up on top, but nothing very important. Like, you want to go down from here, right? Yeah, definitely not very important. No, there you go. And now, Parachute Panic once again overtakes the gameplay of Skong. It always happens like this, doesn't it? Ah, yes, my favorite Persona. All I want for Christmas is you. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. It's a cogwork bug. You have over 100 Persona vids on your channel. Yeah, so? Can I use my points to veto a game? No. You know that's not how that works. What was down here? Absolutely nothing. Except... Oh, come on. Seriously. Can't believe they got me again. Done fell for it again with the big bug. Anyway. Continuing on. There you are. And there you go. Slowly but carefully work your way down here and then do this, I guess. I don't even remember what's in here, but I guess we're going to find out right now. Oh, got by the Skong. Skonged again. I feel like this part is another place where I'm going to get Skonged again. Oh, God. I mean, sort of. That was a little bit less... I mean, that was, you know... There you go. Got him. Oh my God, the amount of the tiny moth characters. Oh, whatever. I'm getting out of here. I don't think whatever that is, it's even worthwhile or important in any way as it is. I just don't want to deal with the dust mites again. Frayed rosary string. And I know there's also something else you can do in there, but like also, might have been a memory locket. Oh, well, I should go get that. I don't want to though. Well, let's see if the run ends here first. Because this very much could do that. Would you bench warp if he gets too dire? No, I will take the loss. That's at least the plan right now. I'm really hoping I don't have to, but if it does, might have been a Steely Dan exclusive item. No, people would have told me if it was. I feel like most people have kind of figured out the Steely Dan exclusive items for the most part. All right. Let's see what we got here. This one, I feel like, is a good chance that I could lose. Oh, yeah, I actually don't have a... Fine. This is why what I'm going to do is I'm not going to worry too much about getting lifeblood on for a little bit, at the very least. Come on now. It's getting embarrassing. I mean, not that embarrassing, but really. Gonna be a short stream? It might be. Not untrue. Fine, then. It may be a short stream. I have done quite a bit of... Did you just throw that on top of your head? You utter fool. All right. Really? These things. Now, much like the needle guys. There we are. I have kind of a strategy for each one of these rounds here for the most part. So, should be able to do it. We'll see, though. There you go. Not too shabby. I mean, as you get, that was close. Will you stop doing that? Fine. These characters and their ability to just completely and totally... Really? Hate when that happens. There you go. That's how you do it, baby. All right, how are we going to do this now, though? Oh, thank you, Carefree Melody, by the way. Big ups to Carefree Melody. Big fan. Okay. Perfect. Now I mostly just want to... Here it comes, everybody. Nope. Oh, don't like that. Okay, that's a good start. There you go. See, that wasn't too bad. Honestly, not too bad. And there you go. Oh, I hate that one. And it was getting a little bit questionable there near the end, but, you know, really pulling out all the stops definitely helped. Hey, you know what I want. You made this seem so easy. I did practice it a bunch. Like, I practiced that a bunch. You could see that it's like, hey, I have the plan. It's like, okay, at the start of this round, I use the silk thing to take out the bell throwers. At the start of this round, and you know, obviously doing the clappers, what you do is you just rush in, hit, disengage. Rush in, hit, disengage. And the two of them, the reality is that they actually attack pretty slowly. So you can just kind of wait for one to do something and then you can react. Although it doesn't always work. Jeez. Attacks only did 50% of the work. The hardest part is the last bit there, but so much of it is... And you know, also just use that... Oh, use that grappling hook. It's just very effective for anti-enemy stuff. Jeez. Ugh. Oh yeah, and also use the silk thing for... Use the silk skill for taking out the conductors or whatever they're called. The maestros? I don't remember. Because those guys are just annoying to fight, especially the one where you got two of them. Okay, that covers that. Oh, man. I was worried about this one. I really thought that one was going to go poorly. Conductors took me a while to figure out. Yeah, it's just... It'll instantly kill the cog flies around them, and then it only takes like 3 hits with a decently upgraded nail, so to take them down. That's how many times that I did that. If you're clinging to the top right of the wall, I actually saw that somebody doing that with the wisp thicket thing. I'm gonna go pee. Give me a second. Go take a celebratory pee. Good to know when I can finally afford the game. Yeah, it is. Like, that's a rough fight. I don't think anybody's going to argue there. Yeah, let's get this done. Why not? Oh, what now? I suppose go get the rest of the stuff here. Could also go work on clearing out a few more of the crests as well, as it were. And you know, one thing I haven't actually done still is go down to the... There you are. There you are. Go down to the... I can't even remember what I was going to say. I got too obsessed with Fallout 3, making Fallout 3 references. All right. But yeah, would definitely highly recommend cheesing out that fight. It's very frustrating. Ah! There's 2 fans there. Man, I forgot how much just like junk is in this area. I thought it was pretty simple. Oh man. Do I have to? I mean, yes, clearly. Yeah, you know what? I got stuff. Get wrecked, idiot. That's all we do it around here. Throw down tacks. They're quite powerful. Right. Try and catch them before they fall off here, considering I don't have the magnetite deal. They're your biggest fans. They're not my fans at all, I would say. I would argue. Considering they hurt me. Like real fans. Eminem warned us about this, and I never listened. I guess I gotta go apologize to Mr. Marshall Mathers. Nah, whatever. He's fine. Look, next time I see him, I'll punch him in the face. Why did I say that? Anyway. Yeah, okay. Bingo, bango, give me them rosaries. And that just leads me back out here. But of course, that ain't all you're doing in this place, right? Yeah, no, I ain't getting fooled by that sort of deal. And grab that one to be sure, so I can get gun. I mean, it is funny, but it's also like, I don't think it's a particularly good weapon, right? At least that's been kind of my thoughts on it. But still, hey, something to get, right? All right, so what's the next thing? I mean, we could always go do Grohl finally. No. You can wait on that until the very literal end of the game, right? Grand Bellway, yeah, speaking of deep docks, I haven't actually done anything with the deep dock stuff just yet. We could go do the Beast Fly, sure. Let me go see. It's just like if we have the second Beast Fly fight to go out. Because like I said, I haven't actually practiced the bosses yet. So it's just like, you know. At this point, though, Beast Fly, I think, should be simple enough. Nope. Still not there. Biggest thing, if I remember correctly, is that I want to equip up this. Because that will be pretty handy to have. And that, let's go over to Bone Bottom and go refill on Lifeblood 2, just for the sake of getting that out of the way. And yeah, I'm definitely not going to need the tax for this fight, considering it has the word fly in its name. How have I not been attacked just yet here? Getting suspicious. Very suspicious. Exceedingly suspicious. Well, whatever. I guess I'm not going to worry about it too much for now. For now. Whatever, it's not like it's a very difficult boss anyway. Continuing on. Go say hi to Xylitol. And maybe what I should do is I should also just go get the silk thing. When are you expecting the ending? At least the basic ending next stream, probably, because that'll be the one where it's just like I actually practiced that one now that I've sort of completed everything else, right? I don't really think there's too much more. It's like I can keep trying to grind out stuff as much as I want, but there's really not that much more left to go. The biggest thing I think is going to be getting the what am I thinking? Grohl stuff for the 100% ending if I even want to go for that. Because, God, I don't want to go fight Grohl. Grohl is terrible. And that is definitely a boss that I have gotten a lot of practice on. It's just, again, awful. It's a terrible experience. Walked right into that one, literally. All right. Get you. Let's go grab this. Pretty far along, though. I guess I might as well go, considering the other two routes. Well, I've already beaten the boss for one of them, and the other one doesn't have a boss. It's like, should be simple enough to go do. Should be. We'll see. Gonna have to go replace that again. But yeah, I can go hit up the Beast Fly, and then, yeah, we'll go do that. Could even go do, like, Witch's Crest if I wanted to. Yeah. Ow. All these crests that I'm never going to use ever for any reason. It's all about the Hunter's Crest, baby. What more do you need? Hunter's Crest is the best. It is the ultimate crest. He has a great moveset. Has a great gimmick to it. It's like you need... There's nothing else that you require in this world of Street Fighter 3. I think I can get that. Yeah, that's at least a little bit better. Hey, and even get some lifeblood here, too. Good stuff. Mindless sack of plasmium. That's not going to be me. I'm telling you. I have not, you know, what do you call it? Overdosed on it just yet. Absolutely. Thank you. I have to go teleport back to what? Bone Bottom. Game would let you start with which crest you pick, like some New Game Plus stuff. So many cool crests unlock so late into the game. I mean, yeah, but some of them I think are like intentional because they are so extremely powerful, right? That it's like they're not gonna. Oh yeah, I start here, don't I? Whatever. Well, hey, there's one place that I can go and get some extra plasmium if I so choose. The more traditional cocoon style thing from the Hollow, as seen in The Hollow Knight. 1. A New Beginning is what I'm calling the subtitle of that one. A New Hope. Anyway. Get that, get that, get that. Didn't really need to fall down there, but that's okay. Could also go get the rest of the fleas and everything, too. I don't know if that's that big of a deal. Still need specific builds to make crests busted, though. Like, on their own, they're pretty balanced. I mean, I don't know. It depends on which crest you're talking about. I feel like they're all fairly balanced for what they do, except for maybe, like, Architects. And that's just because of the wacky things you can do with it. There we go. Ow. Come on, you. Oh, yeah, I still got Dart on, don't I? I was saying suspicious, and I still feel like I am justified in said suspicion. Yeah. Enemies don't attack off screen here for the most part. There you go. What happened to the NPC? He's hanging out over at Pilgrim's Rest. Whoa, weird, huh? Talking about Pilby? Yeah, Pilby's over at Pilgrim's Rest. Moves over there in Act 2. So, not dead. I can go talk to him right now, I think. Real quick, go switch out this for other stuff. Yeah, it's like most people I feel like finished that during Act 1, which is why they didn't even... Like, I didn't even know who the hell Pilby was up until I saw other people talking about... Yeah, just like, oh, it's so sad when Pilby died. And it's just like, what? Pilby? Who the hell is Pilby? Well, this isn't even the place where I want to go to. It is up farther, isn't it? And yeah, like right about here, like, nope, a little bit even farther. Yeah, here we are. Now, I may have moved on at this point. Because, yeah, normally would be hanging out like here and being like, yep, made it all the way up to Pilgrim's Rest. And then I don't think you see him for the rest of the game. So, it's not... like huge, but hey, it's a thing you can do. That's fun, right? I think that's pretty fun. Moved on to heaven? Probably. Like, given how the rest of the NPCs go in this game, yes, likely. It just didn't die from, you know, that one enemy there. You know the one, whatever that thing's called. Skull Tyrant? I think it's called Skull Tyrant. They've got names. I don't know what they are, but they've got them. All right. So yeah, Savage Beast Fly, and then we'll go do the rest of the melodies. And then I gonna go practice the cradle, I guess. That's kind of the plan, at least right now. I'm getting pretty close. Pretty real close, like... Come on, now I can do that. Maybe not. Normally, I feel like I can. And as it is, though. The point is, I'm not doing this at the very beginning of the game, so I should be okay. See, that's the harsh reality of trying to do Hunter's March so early in the game. Get over here, do this here. Seal yourself and prepare to ball. Indeed. Truly, if there's one thing that I can be described as, it's ballin'. Brawlin', shot callin'. It's all about the Benjamins. Alright, get out of here already. Trying to make my way through this. Also, you haven't played Hollow Knight? Well, you don't need to. The sequel's out, and it's even better. And everybody loves it more than the original game. At least that's from what I've heard. Absolutely beloved. No notes. At all. Man, killing these guys in 2 hits. That tells you. It's impressive, sort of. Get out of here, you. Beast Fly's gonna go down just as easy. You just watch. I mean, probably. I don't think after you get this many upgrades, Beast Fly is gonna be too much of a problem. That said, I am still not going to, you know. I'm still gonna, like, you know, fully load up on Plasmium and everything, so. Fully life-blooded out already. Everyone loves it, and people who have not interacted with the original are immolating on touch, as I've heard. Well, are you currently on fire? I mean, and have you been playing basketball particularly well as of late? Because those are two similar symptoms for the same, two similar symptoms, but a very different diagnosis, of course. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think you're probably okay. Just make sure that you don't like score any more dunks, at least for like a couple minutes, and the burning sensation should go away. Yeah, just give me a second, Savage Beast Fly. Okay, now we can do this. A little bit of that. Let's see a doctor if you've shattered a backboard. Yes, it's true. It's a very notable sign of... Well, see, that's why I just like shouldn't be messing around with that too much even. Yeah, whatever. This isn't doing as much damage as I thought. It's really embarrassing how badly I'm doing a bit of this. Still, though, I don't think it'll be too much of a big deal. Hey, you're supposed to kill this thing. Yeah. I just keep throwing stuff around here, I suppose, at this rate. Yep. I bet we can kill those things. Oh, that was it. Nah, I mean, aside from playing extremely bad there, yeah, no, it's that was all right. I'll press simple. All things considered. Give me another one, baby. Throw it on the pile. Not played basketball for the last several years, but I am indeed currently on fire. Unfortunately, I've done a lot of dunks in competitive air hockey. Oh, yeah, man, if you're doing that, if you're doing dunks outside of basketball, that is definitely not doctor recommended. That sort of thing can cause some extreme on-fire nature. Especially if you're hearing the announcers in the background exclaiming how much you are currently immolated. And you get like a different Garama for this one. Yeah, stupid. Anyway. Alright, do you mind? It doesn't really matter as far as taunting goes, but that's fun. Okay, so that covers that. There's really only one more crest to get, but like I said, just go do the stupid... Just go do the stupid, rest of the actual main game, right? Before I gotta go. And you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I could have just gone through this way, couldn't I? Well, didn't consider that at the time. Whatever. And I can't even get in there. All right, fine. And see Alicia Keys. You may also be on fire. Indeed. Where is the stuff? Owie. This gives you like a damage up or something too, doesn't it? I don't know, something like that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be using this for more than 5 more seconds anyway, as soon as I can get to a station of which I don't remember any place where there is any stations. Not in here. Maybe they finally have the other dealio up over in Bellheart, which I would also want to do just for the extra health, if nothing else. But if not, yeah, main quest. Obvious sort of thing to do next. Because after all, it's not like there's really too much else I'm going to be doing. So 1. So many of these things. No? All right. I'm going to try this one. And real quick, can you get me some shard bundles? All right, so I guess that is kind of dependent on you beating the first Savage Beast Fly. I guess that makes sense, but also, you know. You know. Anything else that would be more effective? I mean, cog flies, I suppose. Probably Sting Shard, I can imagine. Got all those in here. Do a little bit of that. Do a little bit of... what was it? Yeah, you. Cog flies plus poison thingy. Like a coward. We don't need to go that hard just yet. I mean, don't get me wrong. The thing is, most of the 2 blue slots I have, I feel like Fractured Mask and the Injector Bonds are pretty firmly in there, right? It feels like a pretty effective sort of a set of secondary items, especially considering that I'm playing most of the game just using the needle anyway. So I don't necessarily need to go super hard into the damage for the most part. And certainly, though, the cog flies and the poison is pretty effective, especially if you're using the architect stuff. You know the kind. Give me a good amount of silk before I get into the actual fight, please. And you know what? Also would appreciate having the thing up. The focus gauge. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, although I'm actually considering this right now, it may be a better choice to instead go for... Yeah, a better choice might actually be instead going for the fire. Just because it's like, right, you are over lava for most of this, aren't you? Yeah, that's a... Better than fast heal. Do I want to take off Fractured Mask, though? That's kind of questionable play. I only lose a little bit of health, but I think I probably want to have fast heal for this thing anyway, so... A better choice regardless. Alright, let's see how this goes. Hi. Yeah. Also, I totally forgot to put on my thing. Yeah. My, you know, this stuff. I suppose that was a good time to do it. That one, not so much. A little bit of that in here, if nothing else. All right. Yeah, that's kind of the strategy with those funny fellows. Do you mind? Come on. There's one at least. And there's two at least. Okay. Get it a little bit closer to me. Do you mind? There. Okay, fine. That'll work. Whatever. Hey, we're just doing Savage Beast Fly fun times. That's it, really. There you go. Yeesh. I don't like that character. He's a very frustrating fight. But yeah, certainly getting the what do you call it? I very poorly prepared for that and had some weird spawns, but it was not too bad. It's not too bad, all things considered. I would have been able to get there, you know. Yeah, you can get into that fight in Act 3, and then it's void corrupted. Lot of fun. Good stuff. Jeez. All right. Although, from what I've heard, the void abilities, if anything, are actually easier to deal with than some of the Savage Beast Fly's normal attacks. So, take that how you will. And besides, they're all going to do 2 damage regardless, so... what does it matter, really? Ugh. Apparently that also works, actually, for the original Savage Beast Fly as well. If you're really put off fighting them. Isn't it the ads that get voided? That would also be annoying just by itself, too. Shh. I don't think there's any good solution. You know, sweet extra health, baby. There you go. Getting some real beefy Hornet here. All right, then. And then in the meantime, I was considering doing a thing. What was it? No, I think I got everything on that I want to. No, should be good. Anyway. I'm back to Grand Bellway. We can go and get the rest of the stuff. Still many things to do after all. How close are you to Act 3? Probably pretty close. I mean, I feel like I've got most of the stuff done that I kind of need to actually get there. But the plan is just to finish the thing. What do the Silk Eaters do in Steel's? Styx is replaced by an NPC called Strinks, who will pay you for the Silk Eaters. It's not, like, huge, but it is at least, you know, a change. And Strinks is just Styx, except wearing the mask. Except inverted the mask, basically. Although there is also a corpse there. It could be that Styx died. It's not clear. Yeah, this just leads back out here. Yeah. If it's anything like Jin, yeah, basically. Not, you know, it doesn't have the sort of unique style of Jin. It was a very weird NPC that we were promised. Owie. We were promised was going to be in this game, but never ended up being so. So somebody doing a GIF of, or like doing a small video of just getting the little noises out of this guy. Come on here. There's a Steel Soul one. Yeah, I haven't found him yet. Where? Anyway, somewhere around here, right? Come on, you. Need my health back, considering these guys do actually do a substantial amount of damage. What's down here? I think it was just like rosary beads or something, but well, whatever. Shard bundle, not even. All right. Infinite source of shards. And I still have not found that. No idea where it is. No idea where the stuff is. Have you done the delivery quest? Yep. That's why I got the hive steel needle in particular. Did that actually on the last stream. Well, technically not the last stream. Because that one was deleted for being bad. Also, I didn't make any progress. I was just trying to do a little bit of practice over in the OG save file. Yep. Oh, yeah, there's nothing in here. It's like up here, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is the one. Believe leads to the correct area. Yeah, no, delivery quest isn't too bad. Last stream was perfectly normal. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you're right. That's why I had to delete it. It was too normal. Yoink. Yep. We can also go turn in the one I got from the other place as well. Owie. Oh my god, how many enemies are going to show up here at once? Please, just give me a moment to go through this. Not here, I guess the next one. Last one with the cursed Sonic stuff? No, that's every stream. The last stream where I realized where I gave an extraordinarily detailed account of my of the way I look, and people decided that I'm actually like a classic ugly bastard character. You know, that sort of thing. Which is a very sobering revelation for me. Ah! Where is the guy? He's like right here. I know it. Was that last night? Yes. Hey, it's me. Again! I was like Gardenus who wakes up by doing the boss yell and then immediately kind of like calms down as if it's not so much like, hey, we're doing a boss fight, but more, I just woke up. Yes, indeed. All right. Conduct Mademoiselle will perform then whiteboard. It's so gooshy. Great tunes. Oh, here's the one we actually want. Too bad. Nerd. Just a little bit of those sweet unraveling tunes. Tunes to unravel to. Goosh core. All right, there we go. Still hitting the gym? Yeah, I was at the gym yesterday. Still going with second guy, of course. Making some great gains, if I do say so myself. No. The big thing is I still want to like lose a bunch of weight before I start going really hardcore into lifting. I mean, the thing is, I'm actually the sort of person that gets pretty decent gains, all things considered. I got that sort of genetic quality to me, but I'm also very large, which, you know, is going to not particularly... It's going to kind of lose the impressiveness when it's just like, yeah, you're still like a big old fat Santa man. Who up unraveling they raveled, etc. Who up unraveling they silk. There you go. Is there anything else I have to... Nah, nothing really. We do got you, though. I have not practiced that boss at all, and it's like an ad battle, so... Who up witnessing the rapture? The rapture's the most absurd thing possible. Why do you want God to kill everybody? Like, no, but it's the good kind of everybody dies. I tell you. Besides, it's the most, like, ridiculously non-biblical thing that you could come up with, too. Thought this was a Catholic stream? You think us Catholics believe in the rapture? Ah, hell no, that's a Protestant thing. Why wouldn't you want God to kill all of the faithful? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because if there's one thing that God has promised not to do ever since we had the invention of the rainbow, it's not kill everyone. God should be allowed to kill everybody as a treat. That's basically what the rapture is. You know, God's just going to kill everybody as a treat. Because it's good when God does it. Did it a couple times before, and we've gotten out of that era. Why do you want people sitting over here being all nostalgic for the time when God murdered everyone? Yeah, except this time it's not like, you know, an ancient civilization or whatever. Ancient antediluvian civilization. No, pre-diluvian. Whatever the word that would be for that. Diluvian civilization. This time it's the faithful people. Woo, this is what we wanted. Sure, it was a bad thing when God's killing all the firstborns before, but when he kills us for being such good Christians, now it's good. Meh. Stupidest thing. Anyway, what a weird tear I just went into there. Anyway, Oi. All right, anyway. Go get myself some water there. Back to the Cogware Core. There's not an easier way to get in here. I think I do still have to go through the place. All right, come on now. God worked hard to get the record in eating skateboards. Best version of itself, and God has a record in eating skateboards is better than God that does not, of course. It's allowed to kill everyone for its achievements. That's the way you celebrate. We got our we got our record eating contest for skateboards. And we're going to celebrate by basically just murdering all the faithful on Earth. But it's good this time. He was oying for nothing? Oh, you ain't getting no... Hey, you got the oying. You normally have to pay for that. Oh, I never switched out my thing. Should probably go do that. There you go. You didn't even talk to the shaman guy. What's he's gonna have to say? I did talk to him. You heard what he had to say. It's oi. Oi. Ahoy. Oi. Anyway, switch you back out for you. Oh, I should go do First Sinner as well. Yeah, but I haven't practiced that boss at all either, so not probably a good idea. It can be kind of difficult. Kind of roughin'. Dracula style, really. Castlevania Dracula, of course. Get that down there, which I completely forgot to do earlier. I guess it was because I knew that I would have needed the claw line and just didn't really bother with that. All right. Get up here and wrap this up. And then not actually go to the cradle because, again, I will die if I go to the cradle. Yep. Get out of here, you weird nerds. Grab right onto that. Ah! Let's see if I can get a little bit more silk here, too. Oh, to be a steam-spewing robot. He looks like he's having a good time. Oh, probably going to end up using my lifeblood just for the sake of doing platforming at this rate, hey? Oi. I hate this guy. He's such a good combatant. But I want to keep the stuff for the sake of... Hey, I want to keep all my silk for the sake of actually healing and everything. Okay, so should establish bug OSHA. Now, to be fair, you would have to have robot bug OSHA, which I think would actually probably be okay with these working conditions. And that's why robots need to unionize. Because this is unacceptable. Hey, you weren't supposed to be able to hit me there. I thought I was going to fly down fast enough. I'm ashamed. Let's just... I want to be sure about this. Okay, there you go. That'll work. And I was out of... Oh my god, come on. No, that's just silly. Out of silk there. You know what? Get a little bit of extra silk just to be sure. Hip. And there you go. That's all you need to do. Just simple as that, baby. Ah. Not a huge fan of that setup there. Jeez. Ah, there. Okay, what is Farlum's conjecture of the Roko's basilisk? I mean, that's just the haunting, isn't it? Roko's basilisk. All right, that should be set up. Actually, I think that was correct even right there, wasn't it? I don't know. I've done this puzzle exactly once. Is the thing. Actually, I think that might have been set up there again. Maybe. No, I don't think that is correct. That one, yeah, does also not seem to be correct. Maybe? No. What else you got? Once again, done this puzzle exactly once, and I think it shows. No. No. Oh! Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I should do. All right. Just made my first art print, and now I'm trying to get into an exhibition. Wish me luck. Good luck. Good luck. Not that one. Nah. Whatever it is, it's not that. Get these things to line up, which is still not this one. Or this one. Okay. Nothing. Maybe? Yeah, there you go. That'll do. That'll do. Actually, is that correct? No. Is that correct? Probably not. Needs this. No. Eh? No. Nope. Still definitely not the case. Yeah, there you go. That'll do it. All right, now I need to actually go practice the proper boss. Can I just... I don't know if it's possible for me to just quit out of here. I'm sure it's probably just going to put me right back on the top of that. But that is the thing. Much simpler than... Yeah, you're going to put me back up on the top of that? You're going to put me back up on the top of that. Okay, they're going to make me do this. There you go. Ah. Fine, then. It's not like it's particularly difficult. I can do it real easy like. You just watch. Not quite what I meant to do, but, you know. There you are. A little bit closer to that, right? And there you have it. Now, I do believe I can play this without going into... Without going into the, fight. And obviously not going to be going into that right now. Not until I get a good amount of practice there. However, in the meantime, let's just go save that. And I guess that's going to wrap it up here for this one. Done pretty much everything that I can for the most part, unless I want to go over to Bilewater. And I don't! I have to go there eventually, but I mean... Can't you practice with us? Absolutely. But I won't. So right now, I'm thinking I'm just going to append this right on to the previous VOD just because it's not gonna be too long. Now, this one should be hopefully pretty simple, pretty easy to go through, that sort of stuff. We'll see. Ultimately. Also, just real quick. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah. Anything else I want to throw on here real quick? Bob bracelet? No. No, I think that should be more or less everything I'm looking at. All right. Let's go wrap up Steel Soul mode. Finish it up, at least for now. Because, of course, could always go for 100%. I'm still kind of considering it myself. I do quite like this game, but also at the same time, start with this, I suppose. Alright. 3-hit combo, bounce on the head. Try not to lose all of the health immediately. Shouldn't really be too bad. I feel like I have this fight down pretty well for the most part. There you go. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. Okay. Do gotta make sure that I'm not being a little bit too overconfident, as can lose quite a bit of health on this. But yeah, the other thing is going to be if I want to go do 100% mode, I am going to have to go do like Groll the Great, which is going to be fun just by itself. As I said before, a lot of different things to kind of like practice here if I want to try and do that sort of stuff. There's still a good amount of bosses over in Act 3 that I haven't even really fought just yet. Come on now, really? What? That wasn't enough? Whatever. As it is the old jump over the enemy and hit him on the way back. Just one at a time. Just many small hits, not like a bunch of, you know, combos and everything together. All that sort of stuff I feel like is... Really? Yeah, maybe that's how I want to take damage. First non-armor damage I'm taking here. Same thing. Yep. You kind of have a weird bit of a weird bit of momentum when you miss getting a dash attack after all. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that was it. Okay, there you go. Not too shabby at all. I feel like I got this fight down. Ultimately, haven't really practiced the second fight here, but you know, when I was doing the speedrun achievement, I was able to finish it on the first try, so I feel like I got enough, right? All right, anyway. Don't mind if I do. Then I should also have enough... Should also have enough lifeblood then for the last battle as well. I won't have to go refill that, which will be pretty nice. Child born loyal. One of many, apparently. Didn't mention that whole part. Not that I managed to go fight a Phantom in this one or anything, but what are you going to do? You know, one thing that I could probably do before wrapping this up, and maybe I will, I did collect a whole bunch of fleas off screen and everything as I was doing this. Probably go get the last... Yeah, you know what? Go grab the last of the amount of the what do you call it? Like total upgrades, capacity upgrades. Which would give me 1 extra lifeblood there too. And why not? I'm also not really planning to, you know, end up going on for too long as it is, so Coral Chambers just go loop around the start of the building here. Should be easy enough. Right? Yeah, I mean, basically they should just be, if I'm remembering correctly, more or less, the fleet caravan should be more or less right at the place where... Okay, fine then. Fleet caravan should be more or less right at the last judge arena, if I'm remembering this correctly, which I may not be, perhaps. Whatever. Either way, it should be a pretty quick thing regardless. Hey, you ready to move on just yet? Yes, here we are. There's some big lake. You'll love it. Who doesn't love a big lake? And it is such a huge run back. I hope that I can just quit and go back to the terminal there. Extra pockets, of course. All right, and that is the final one. Here over in Fleetopia. Again, the worst part of the game. I do not want... If doing a 100%, oh boy, do I not want to do that. Oh no, they saved me right here. Okay, come on now. Whatever, I guess I'm just going to have to go run back regardless. Can't get away from that sort of thing. I just wanted the upgrade and then I could leave. It was going to be so easy, you understand? Also, real quick, yeah, I do have all 3 silk carts. Yeah, I thought I kind of vaguely remembered that I... Out of the way. Kind of vaguely remembered that I... Yeah, did the other boss that time. So, works for me? Is this really going to make that much of a difference, given that, you know, I still am going to be getting hit for 2 mask damage with pretty much everything? We'll see. As it is, it's at least something to start out with. Now, send me back. Gotta go get back to the terminal, finish this malarkey up. Give me my cool achievement, and then probably, at least for right now, finally stop playing Silksong. Get back to doing some other different, more interesting sort of things. Terminus, here we go. Or at the very least, just get working on you know, stuff. All right. Could, you know, funny thing is that I could just start out here by trying to get like the shortcuts and everything. I don't even know if that's really going to matter. If I do end up going for the 100% steel soul, you know what? Hey, why not? The plan is not to die right now, after all. At least I really hope it's not going to be. Boy, oh boy, would that be embarrassing to die against the final boss. Maybe just end with that being... No, it wasn't this. Oh yeah, it's just right here. I don't know, if I did happen to die against the final boss, I do think that there would be something kind of funny just about that alone. I don't know if it would be particularly satisfying insofar as an end to the Steel Soul run goes. Nah, I'd still probably have to go replay everything again to satisfy myself. Well, I do have the other save file, but, well... No, yes, also. Before doing this... There you go. Now that's a health bar. Hey, it's me. And I'm back again. Wow, that was kind of a weird combo there. I mean, I suppose it wasn't that difficult, all things considered, but still. No, try not to get hit by that. The triple damage attack. Ah, dang. I thought I was doing pretty good there, too. Yep. Get a good hit there. No, that was enough to hit me. Ah, come on now. I really thought I would have been okay. All right. Wait a second. The power of just an infinite amount of rocks in this arena for some reason. Oh, come on. I was wondering if you could hit that down, but I guess not. Yep. Come on, you. Ah! Why am I even bothering with this sort of nonsense? What? Nah, you gotta be kidding me. How did that happen? Come on, you. Wow, that sort of combo was something, wasn't it? Yeesh. Oh man, maybe I am gonna die here. Okay, actually, wow. Last hit point there. Huh. I guess I'm not going to complain. And no saving and quitting in this one. Hey. If I died there. I was actually about to do a bind right as soon as I hit that. You know, as soon as I got back to stuff there. But, I mean, that was also like the last attack that I need to do. So, whatever. It's fine. you go. Steel Soul mode. Wasn't that bad. Should practice the final boss a little bit more, I guess. But also, whatever. You know what? It's fine. Hooray, and everything's better now. So there you go. Steel Soul any percent. Oh boy, oh boy. 100%. There's still several bosses that I have not yet done, but there are also, in the same way that the first game had dream bosses, ones that you don't actually die facing. So that's at least good. Not going to say that it would necessarily be, easy at all, remotely, considering the amount of difficulty that goes for the true ending and everything like that, but also at the same time, I'm just going to be satisfied with finishing the regular playthrough, as well as like the speedrun one. I feel like that's fairly conclusive, if nothing else. Really though, geez, got the one HP right there. Good times. Really got incredibly close to dying there. $21.58 Kickstarter backers. And come on, show me my sick Chivo. Approved, you have a Steel Soul. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. Make that one the thumbnail, I guess, for this. Well, there's still more challenges to have regardless, right? 15 hours, not too bad. Considering I did almost near everything that I could do, at least up until the regular ending. Oh, hey, is that a... Hey, we got a steel starting screen now. Oh, that's cool. So there is like a little bit of something there for that. And by the way, just going down. I'll finish the game in Steel Soul mode with that NPC that I never actually found. I know there's some sort of extra quest. I don't know where it is or what I need to do for that. God, that was so close right at the end there. But I guess I'm not going to complain, right? Yeesh.